Hello and welcome back to Settlement Survival, where we are continuing our playthrough. Plenty of food available to us. We are attempting to make some progress with tech. We have switched over to using books in our research institute, which has drastically increased the amount of output. We can use ropes now to increase the output, but all of our rope, we don't have a lot of rope being made, and all of the rope we are making is pretty much being consumed in these various areas. So looks like we got some footwear being made. Let's look at our citizenry. They, oh, this person's not terribly happy, but they don't have a backpack, but they have shoes, a jacket, and tools. I don't know why they'd be low on food. There's definitely plenty of food available to them. Let's just pick another random person. Thirsty. Okay, this person has a backpack. So that's pretty good. We did build a couple more warehouses, I think just to store all of the stuff that we have. All right, the caravan has returned to the town. Our money is going up. Let's look at forming another caravan. I think we were pushing towards Carlos here, so let's look at trade goods. We want to sell. Let's see, we have 36 and 236. Okay. It's 84, 1084 raw material. I think we were just selling fat because we're never running out of it ever. So let's go ahead and form this caravan and just march them straight back out to sell more stuff. We'll just keep doing that for the time being. If we look at the tech, I think we were starting to work towards livability. So I think this house upgrade was kind of the next thing we were going to work on. This will accommodate more people with a larger house inventory. So I think that will be our next thing. We do have some building kits, not a ton, but some. We probably should turn that back on. Oh, we did. Okay, so we do have people working on that again. All right, so things are buzzing right along. We're mid-January and we still have like 50,000 food, so I definitely don't see food as anything close to an issue anymore. Do we need more people in here to haul? I think so, because we're not getting all of the corn and wheat that we plan on selling into here. Which I'm not sure why, because, there's definitely room in the inventory. And it's right here. At least some of it is. Okay, we got a new tech point. Let us do a house upgrade, which is something that they have been pushing for a long time. So let's upgrade this house. Let's just start with like 5 for now. We are starting to lose some laborers. So I am going to have to like up that again, I think. Our next immigration cycle. Let's do the staircase. Okay, interesting. It's a little strange. I feel like I know there's events that pop up in the text chat. I almost never look at that. So I'm sure I've missed many events over the playthrough we've had so far. but I really don't know what to do about it. Okay, we are making a lot of cotton, probably more than we need. So I would say let's add cotton as a resource. We want to leave like 5,000 in reserve, and we could sell the rest. Although we're not loading this up very efficiently, and I'm not sure why. It is driving me a little nuts. I feel like you've got 4 people whose dedicated job is to like fill this up for trade, and they're just not doing it. Like, what are they doing right now? All right, he's got a cart. He's bringing a cart of stuff. Okay, so they are doing it. They're just taking forever to do it for whatever reason. Okay, we got some of these houses are finally being upgraded. There we go. There's a lot of stuff in this house. Hmm. All right. Let's upgrade these. How many building kits do we have left? Apparently quite a bit. I would have think we'd shoot through most of our brick by now. It's 24 a pop, and I just did a whole bunch, so let's see. Yeah, I mean, it's a fair amount. Okay, our boat is here. See, they loaded up a decent amount of the cotton pretty quick. Let's go ahead and do a trade. Worst case scenario, I could just buy. All right, let's do 576. I want to buy like raw resources. I think it's more valuable. Okay, so let's do like 1,000. I can't even do it. Oh, that's expensive. Um, Coal is useful. Let's go ahead and max out on that. And I think domestic fuel I'm not as incentivized because we can have unlimited wood if we want. It's really more like the coal and iron ore, the stuff that we mine out of the ground. And I guess we could do like 50. Yeah, maybe just finish this off with an egg. There we go. All right, so it's moving right along. We are running low on wood again. We did plant a field over here. So let's see how this timber field pans out for us. I probably should build another one of these. Another forest farm. Yeah, I could build that right here. You know what? Let's get all the way up against the let's get a stone road coming all the way out here. And let's do a gather all and just gather up all these trees and resources here. Because we're kind of running low on lumber anyway. Okay, plenty of cotton, plenty of wheat. Corn's getting a little bit down there, but I mean, compared to where it normally is, but still not bad at all. How are we doing on, yeah, so glass we're really low on. I imagine bricks were, yeah, it's starting to go down. But we have upgraded some of these houses. They hold more occupants, but like there's not, like this is 2 out of 5. So the good thing is fuel lasts longer. So maybe our domestic fuel demand will go down over time as we start upgrading these houses. Just do another upgrade real quick. And we are already getting to another tech point. Yeah, these tech points are like buzzing by really quick now. I'm glad we stopped to switch over to books. They worked really well. All right, so I don't think we're ready for villas because we need luxury furniture, silver cutlery, and all this stuff. So we're definitely not, we're not there. But let's see, upgraded from clinic. So this will give us hospitals, but we need bedding sets for that. And here we need like coffee beans, cocoa beans, tea. We don't have any of that yet. So I also need to make sure to unlock that. All right, so I think we have to kind of move in this other direction. Because we need like tables and stuff, which comes out of construction. I think we have to go down this path here. Get bedding, toilets, furniture, all that stuff. Um, oh, we can only get an oven through trade. Interesting. Well, I guess let's start working in this direction here. Yeah, bedding is going to be something we have to work towards. So even if we're not doing the toilet upgrade remodel, I thought we had one of these at one point. Maybe we didn't. Somehow we have more homeless people after upgrading housing. Sure, it'll all work out in the end, but it's kind of crazy. All right, we are low on agave. Looks like we completely harvested this field. So the number of spirits we have is pretty low. But I don't think we're actually making, I mean, we're making pretty much everything with beer now, so, and wheat. So I don't think we really need the agave for almost anything. I'm hoping now that we have a whole other season before this merchant ship arrives, that these 4 people will put a little more effort into um, getting this fulfilled. Now, are we making? I felt like we were making hand carts somewhere, or maybe we just bought them, or maybe it was just a fever dream. I can't I can't remember, but there was something with hand carts. I remember. Okay, so I think we're gonna stick with the trees here. All right, plenty of soy, plenty of corn. Don't gotta worry about any of that. Aren't these gravestones supposed to like disappear over time? Or maybe people are just dying at such a quick rate that they're not ever disappearing. All right, caravan is back in town. All right, these have been upgraded. I think we can upgrade. No, we don't have enough rope. We need a lot more rope. All right, let's go ahead and form a new caravan. We're still going to Carlos. Let's see, 29 to 30. Let's do that. And then raw materials. This is 1125. All right, form another caravan, send them right back out. Yep, we are still losing laborers. We're capped out on the school again, so 120 students. We have 4 schools, and that's pretty much capped out. I think we're gonna have to probably do the next education thing too, which would be boarding schools, but we can't really do that till we have furniture. Can't do furniture till we get bedding and then furniture. So we have to continue down this path here. But at least we know what we're looking at. Okay, we are getting close to being able to harvest these trees. Oh, decorative items. All right, big old tree. Let's try transplanting it. Trees in the settlement are growing more rapidly. I don't think I ever successfully transplanted it, so yeah. Trees are growing more rapidly. Interesting. I wonder if that stacks or if it's just a one-time boost. Like if I should have waited on collecting that second tree. I'm not sure. Okay, we are getting close. So this fuel is supposed to last a lot longer. So all this food that's produced ends up in people's houses. It looks like we have like a surplus of turkey and goose meat now. We are out of butter, which shouldn't really be an issue because we have tons of milk. Maybe I need to make it lists them as soap makers. Maybe I need to make more butter. All right, wasn't there a tech we just got another tech point by the way, but let's do bedding. Feel like there was, yeah, hand carts. Okay. So we haven't actually gotten this yet. And a blacksmith is who makes it. Okay. So it's like double the capacity of a, or no, it's 150% of a backpack. All right, so we do have a lot of cotton cloth in reserve. We have some rope in reserve, not a lot, but some. We are making backpacks, so every citizen should have the opportunity to get a backpack. I'm just gonna go directly to an advanced betting shop. It doesn't really make sense to not do that. And I think I'll put it up here because this is where this cotton cloth is being made. We're probably going to need 2 of these, so I'll just build 2 of them right from the get-go. I probably should have moved this like back 1 so I could run this road through here, but that's all right. All right, so we are coming up on March. Starting to fill up this inventory. It's a little slow, but there's plenty of cotton here. How is our croissant shop going, by the way? 690 croissants. That's pretty good. Certainly making a fair amount of higher end food for the rich folk. Are we all full up on inventory again? Like every warehouse is just jammed to the brim? Yeah, almost. 98, 99, 98, 52. It's not completely full. This one's pretty empty. These transfer stations are doing some good work shuffling stuff around. But man, that is pretty brutal. This needs to go quicker. We need to sell a lot more food and stuff to make space. I want to sell cocoa beans. I don't know how that got in there. All right, so we should get like 10,000 wheat, 10,000 corn. Well, the corn I think has a reserve, so we're not quite to that reserve point. So it makes sense the corn's not in there, but the wheat can definitely go in there. I might need to up the amount of fat going into here because I feel like we definitely have more than that available to sell. Okay, we are still capped out at 120 students. As soon as this betting shop is done, we'll get those up and running. We probably should put some like nicer roads somewhere. Cut stone roads. At least upgrade some of these roads. Let's connect all that. And let's get all of this done to cut stone as well. Okay, we definitely can't do luxury bedding yet because we don't have any silk. But we can do regular bedding. And that'll be fine for now. Traveling merchant, I don't know if it's worth the try it. Okay, 600 mushrooms. That tastes terrible. Sounds good. All right, how are we doing on glass production? That's actually keeping up fairly well. I am surprised. I'm just gonna keep updating these houses. Looks like bedding. That's luxury bedding. So what good is regular bedding? Let's accept these. Merchant ships carry more goods. And Fruit yield. I don't care about accidental deaths that much. Okay. We gotta be coming close to an end here. What's going on here? It's a lot of homeless people. Let's upgrade these houses. Maybe at some point we'll have enough upgraded that, wait, did they slip on a banana peel and died? Oh my goodness. It's right after I picked the option not to care about uh accidental deaths. That's got to be scripted. That's got to be like part of the plan. Okay, so if we need luxury bedding, that's fine. But then what does bedding do? Does bedding do anything? Okay, so we can do bedding in regular houses. And that just increases the maximum number of occupants. Okay, so not that useful. Although we do need silkworm cocoons at a textile mill. All right, mulberry leaves, the silkworm shed. So I'm guessing this has to be some sort of like traded good that we get. If we look at factions, ooh, a dense forest. This paper mill could be useful. Okay. Persian tapestry. Gem mines. I'm not seeing it yet. Although once we get to 3 here, this will give us coca and a water nursery, which can be potentially very useful. So, all right. Where do I get mulberry? I mean, there's got to be something, right? Let's look at our order. Okay, seeds. Mulberry seeds. That has some potential. We could order them right now. Wow. A toilet is 12,000 silver. An oven is as well. It's pretty crazy. I still don't feel like... Yeah, silkworm cocoons. I can order them. I'm still trying to figure out where exactly silk comes from. Cloth made from silk cocoons. All right. Produced by silkworms consuming mulberry leaves at the silkworm shed. So where does the silkworm shed come from or come into play? It's got to be under one of these, right? This tree's like pretty much unlocked, except for some of the fishing stuff. There we go. Silk. Silkworm shed. Mulberry leaf. Alright, so I just need to unlock mulberry leaves for that and then activate it. I could do that right now. Oh, and clothing factory would be an upgrade for advanced tailor. I mean, I know we were researching this to get furniture, but I feel like we have to kind of pivot and get silk unlocked and maybe even get mulberry leaves. Well, the seed for it. Yeah, let's just order that and get it. Then we can get the silkworm shop up and running. I guess we could build it down here. Let's build two of them. Just to I have a feeling we're gonna need quite a few. And then if we need like a forest farm or something for the mulberry. I don't know where mulberry gets planted. All right, the ship has arrived with my order. Okay, so does that go under... I mean, it's got to be... I would think it would go under trees, but maybe not. Maybe it's under... Is it under special crops? There's saplings. All right, so how does one plant mulberry? Is it an orchard? It is. Okay. So there we go. So if we plant a grove back here, maybe a couple groves, two 10 by 10s. Let's get a stone road going all the way around. Okay, get that coming up here. We could get some mulberry leaves up and running. And that will get see, that was under processing. Yeah, now we could upgrade these to clothing factories. Which is pretty intense. All right, we need the mulberry leaves first. We did spend a bunch of silver, which is a little unfortunate, but not terrible. We can definitely make it back. We still have 30 people that need housing. I mean, I guess our population is increasing. It's like 500 now. We're right at the cusp. I saw that go down to 119 and then go back up to 120. So let's form another caravan. Let's get our trade goods, which has been great for us. Uh, Definitely has been generating a lot of money. So I've been very grateful for that. Go to raw material. Now we have like 5,000 stored up now, so that's not too surprising that number is lower. All right, so that's what, 166, 76. Yeah. Okay, form that caravan, get that going again. Coming up on another merchant ship. All right, as soon as this is done, we'll get the mulberry going, and that should get these going. All right, let's get mulberry going. Let's recruit some more people down here. I don't mind them using some fertilizer. We certainly have plenty of corn and plenty of wheat, so I'm not too worried about running out. I mean, we have fertilizer available, so it's not too bad. Okay, get the mulberry going. And then once we get 10 mulberry, we can get the silkworm shed up and running. And I think we're in the process of upgrading this, but should have enough material to finish the upgrade. Our lamp oil is being made consistently, which is good. Did we fill this up? We definitely got more cotton, got more wheat in there, got all the fat in there that we wanted. Yeah, so that's good. They're pretty much hitting it in time by the time the merchant ship rolls around. Okay, here's our merchant ship. Okay, let's see what they got. Puppies. Bell towers. Trade only. I mean, we might want to buy some of that. Silver ore is always useful because we could use that to make like silver cutlery and stuff, but let's buy one of each of those and let's see how much we have left over. Okay, so we're generating like 10,000 now, which is pretty awesome. We have 2 churches, so we might have 3. Let's go ahead and recruit this. And then I guess we'll just get the rest in coal. What's this, like 200? All right, so 650. A little bit less than that. All right, and then we can get some beef. Do a little trade there. 2 puppies, 2 bell towers. All right, we could add a bell tower, which will increase the scope. I mean, we're already covering pretty much everything. Do we not have a church down here? No, we don't. Huh. Probably should have built one down there. What is that under? Services? Wait, it's showing a radius there. No. All right, we don't have a church down here. I don't see one. Might put a bell tower here then, so this can reach out and hit these areas. Yeah, these people do not have... All right. Let's do a manual plant gathering here, because there's a ton. How is this going, by the way? Okay, we are producing timber here, 500-ish a year, maybe? It's not bad. It's helping us keep on track. All right, did we offloaded those church bells already? Let's go ahead and slap one in here. All right, looks like this coal mine is dried out. Let's upgrade it to a senior mine and then turn it back on. Have to remember to do that. That is going to be a problem. We seem to need coal for everything. There's a lot of resources over here that are using coal. Certainly a lot of steel being made. Okay, this is coming right along. All right, our student population is shrunk a bit, so maybe there's not as much of a need to push too fast into upgrading the education. Let's look at, I mean, this would give us the ability to transform. Let's get this furniture done. And then we might have to go back to agriculture and work towards fishing so we could start getting like seal blubber and stuff like that. Okay, we do have a clothing factory done. And I think we just continue making down jackets for now, but we will have the ability to make once we get silk and refined leather up and running, we can make like luxury coats and stuff. And that'll be really good. How do we still have people without housing? That can't be right. All right, I'm going to put that in there, the bell tower. That should increase the range, yeah, a little bit. Nice. All right, so people are generally happy, lower stress. Surprised they're still using baskets when we have backpacks available. We should have a fair amount available too, right? No, only 4. We are low on cloth reserves. We must be using a lot of it to make these bedding sets. Which we're going to have to switch over to silk anyway once this is done. All right, so I think we are at a good spot to put the cut in here. We've made some really good progress as far as working towards a new silk trade. We have a more consistent raw lumber production up and running. We are working on resolving our storage by not by building more storage, but by reducing the amount of inventory we have of things because we were definitely excessive on food, and now we're kind of uh, selling a good part of it off. And we are working towards upgrading our housing. As you can see, some of our houses here have already been upgraded, and we are working towards um, getting all of these houses in this area in particular upgraded to the luxury home, which will increase people's morale quite a bit. So I think we've made some decent progress. So in the next one, we'll work on finishing up expanding this silk trade and continuing forward with all that. So thank you for watching. I will see you in the next episode.